Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 16th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricornio. Today's stars draw a line between what's been weighing you down and what you're finally ready to release. With the moon lighting up your house of transformation and Mars pushing forward through your communication zone, you're standing at the edge of a breakthrough that's as emotional as it is practical. There's a sense that something that once felt heavy, maybe an old responsibility, an outdated agreement, or even a quiet fear, has started to loosen its grip. The energy is urging you to clean the slate and start building on firmer, more authentic ground. You've carried enough. It's time to let something fall away so the new can begin to grow. In your career, the universe is staging a quiet revolution. Venus has been softening your professional edges lately, showing you the power of empathy and timing, while Pluto, your ruler in modern astrology, still commands the long-term game from behind the scenes. That means every small move you make today carries a larger consequence later. Don't let impatience trick you into underestimating your impact. If you've been advocating for a raise, a project shift, or a change in leadership, the cosmos is aligning a subtle but clear yes. But here's the catch. It's not going to look like a loud victory. It'll arrive as a moment of recognition, an email, or even a quiet comment in a meeting that validates what you've been working toward. Stay alert for small wins. They're seeds of much bigger outcomes. In love, Capricornio, the universe wants to remind you that vulnerability doesn't mean weakness. It's actually your new superpower. The current planetary mix between Venus and Neptune highlights a moment when emotional transparency becomes magnetic. If you're already in a relationship, you might feel your partner's energy opening up in a way that feels both refreshing and tender. This is the week to drop the guard, speak your truth, and ask the questions that have been living under your tongue. If you're single, an unexpected connection could come from a casual chat or a shared goal, someone who not only understands your pace, but respects your ambition. There's a glow of sincerity in your energy today that's pulling genuine people closer. Your personal growth this week comes from learning to trust timing again. You're ruled by Saturn, the keeper of patience and discipline, and right now Saturn is testing your relationship with both. You may feel the urge to speed things up, to make it happen, but the cosmic message is the opposite. Let things mature naturally. There's power in allowing a process to unfold, especially one you've nurtured from scratch. Think of this moment as a slow but powerful turning point, the kind where you realize that what's unfolding isn't luck, it's alignment. You've built this through persistence, even when no one was watching. Financially, today's alignments bring clarity around money management and long-term planning. Jupiter's steady influence in your value sector helps you see not just what you earn, but how your habits define your wealth. You may have an opportunity to invest in something meaningful, a course, a partnership, or a project that feeds both your wallet and your sense of purpose. Trust your instincts, but double-check the fine print. You're in a phase where sustainable growth beats instant gain, and any decision grounded in patience and structure will multiply in your favor before the season ends. Emotionally, there's healing energy pouring into your chart. The full moon's afterglow is still echoing through your house of release, illuminating what you've outgrown in relationships, career dynamics, or even the expectations you've placed on yourself. It's time to stop replaying old mistakes in your mind and start viewing them as evidence of your evolution. You didn't fail, you recalibrated. The more you forgive yourself for past delays or wrong turns, the faster you'll feel that weight lift. You're being prepared for a chapter where emotional freedom becomes your new currency. Spiritually, you might find yourself craving silence more than usual. It's not withdrawal, it's integration. The cosmos is downloading insights faster than you can articulate them, and solitude will help you connect the dots. This is a good day for meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk without your phone. Pay attention to symbols and synchronicities, the repeated numbers, songs, or dreams that feel too precise to be random. Those are the breadcrumbs of your next big realization. The universe is speaking in whispers. Make space to listen. In your social sphere, someone from your network may play a bigger role than expected. Whether it's a friend who introduces you to a new opportunity or a colleague who sees your potential before you do, don't dismiss spontaneous invitations or unexpected collaborations. The energy around teamwork is blessed, but it comes with a condition. You must allow others to help you. Capricornio, your instinct to carry the load alone has served you well, but now it's time to let others contribute to your climb. Letting someone in doesn't weaken your authority. It multiplies your reach. Health-wise, the message is about balance and grounding. With so much mental energy swirling around, your body may be asking for slower rhythms, more water, fewer stimulants, deeper rest. Your physical self is mirroring your emotional journey. When you nurture one, the other stabilizes. A small change like morning stretches, reducing digital noise before bed, or taking short breaks between tasks could dramatically shift your energy level. Your body isn't just a vessel for productivity, it's the anchor for your intuition. Treat it with that same reverence you give to your goals. Today's cosmic takeaway? Resolution is within reach. Something that's been looping in your mind, whether a financial issue, an emotional question, or a decision that's been postponed, finally clicks into place. This isn't random. It's the culmination of steady effort and universal timing aligning in your favor. You might not get fireworks, but you'll feel peace, and that's worth more than any spectacle. The brown color frequency continues to be your stabilizing force now, grounding your decisions in realism and maturity. If you need a ritual boost, light a honey candle or write down the one worry you're ready to release, then let it burn away, safely, of course. The act itself carries energy. It signals to the universe that you're ready for resolution. By the time the day closes, Capricornio, you'll realize the lesson was never about control. It was about faith. Every delay, every obstacle, every person who tested your boundaries has quietly shaped you into someone unshakable. You're not chasing success anymore. You're embodying it. And as this new energy settles, it's clear the universe isn't just offering closure, it's offering a clean beginning. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Capricorn, the air around you feels charged with quiet anticipation. You're standing at the edge of transformation, not a chaotic one, but a deliberate, divine unfolding. The universe is aligning events to reward your patience and perseverance. Let's explore the 8 tarot cards that guide your journey today, revealing the layers of wisdom and spiritual purpose surrounding you. Card 1, the High Priestess. The High Priestess opens your reading with an aura of mystery and heightened intuition. She speaks directly to your inner knowing, reminding you that not every truth needs to be spoken aloud. Today, your silence holds immense power. As you move through your day, trust your gut feelings rather than external opinions. There's a sacred stillness guiding you, the kind that allows insight to bloom when you pause and listen. Your intuitive senses are razor sharp, so honor them. Like the High Priestess, you are learning that divine timing works best in silence. Card 2, the Hermit. The Hermit reinforces your introspective mood. You may feel the need to withdraw, not out of loneliness, but for spiritual cleansing. This card shows that solitude is your sanctuary right now. You've been giving much of yourself to others, and now it's time to recharge. Capricorn, when you step back from noise and confusion, clarity dawns. This card also signals that a personal revelation is near. An answer you've been seeking will come, but only after you embrace this peaceful retreat. Card 3, the King of Wands. Here, your leadership energy bursts forth. The King of Wands represents creative mastery and ambition, the perfect reflection of Capricorn's disciplined passion. You're entering a stage where your inner fire begins to manifest tangible results. People admire your drive and confidence, even if you don't always notice it. However, the King reminds you to act strategically, protect your ideas, and avoid sharing your next big move prematurely. This card urges you to keep your plans sacred until they're ready to shine. Card 4, Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords marks the end of a difficult cycle. It suggests that something or someone in your past may have drained your energy, leaving emotional scars. But rather than despair, this is your signal of liberation. A painful chapter has closed, making room for new beginnings. You've carried burdens silently, Capricorn, and now the universe insists it's time to release them. The pain you endured has reshaped you into someone wiser, more resilient, and spiritually mature. Card 5. The Death. Transformation is at the heart of today's message, and the Death card confirms it. Don't fear this energy. It's the rebirth of your soul. Something within you must die for something far greater to emerge. This could be a mindset, a limiting relationship, or a situation that's kept you small. The universe is urging you to shed what no longer aligns with your higher path. In doing so, you open the door to profound emotional and spiritual renewal. Think of this as the breaking of an old shell, uncomfortable, but necessary for your growth. Card 6. 8 of Wands. Momentum returns with the 8 of Wands. After a period of stillness and reflection, movement surges forward. Expect news, communication, or a sudden opportunity that accelerates your path. Someone may reach out unexpectedly, possibly a person who has admired you from afar or harbored feelings they've kept hidden. Professionally, this card can indicate fast progress or travel related to work. Spiritually, it reminds you that once transformation begins, everything unfolds rapidly. Stay grounded but ready for action. Card 7. 2 of Swords. A decision weighs heavily on your spirit. The 2 of Swords suggests you've been avoiding a choice out of fear of disruption. Perhaps your heart wants one thing, while your mind insists on another. Capricorn, the universe asks you to remove the blindfold, see the situation clearly. Avoidance only prolongs uncertainty. Trust that making a choice, even imperfectly, will restore your peace. Sometimes, clarity doesn't arrive until after you move forward. Card 8. Justice. The final card brings balance and divine retribution. Justice assures you that fairness will prevail, especially if you've faced betrayal or injustice in the past. Karma is real, and it's working in your favor. This card also highlights the importance of aligning your actions with integrity. In love, someone who once wronged you may attempt to make amends. In your career, long-awaited recognition could finally materialize. Justice confirms that the universe never overlooks honest effort. Your patience and moral strength will be rewarded. Capricorn, today's reading reveals a journey of powerful inner evolution. The High Priestess and Hermit remind you to trust your intuition and honor solitude as a source of wisdom. The King of Wands and 8 of Wands bring the fire of creation and swift progress, while the 10 of Swords and Death signal the end of an emotional winter. Your rebirth is at hand. The 2 of Swords calls you to make a courageous decision, and Justice promises equilibrium and reward. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Capricorn, today your financial energy radiates stability mixed with unexpected progress. The King of Wands reminds you that wealth favors those who plan and act boldly. You've been patient, building your future brick by brick, and now momentum begins to reward your discipline. A potential opportunity could come from someone who recognizes your leadership qualities. Stay alert to partnerships or investments that align with your integrity. The 8 of Wands injects speed into your financial scene. Something that once felt stagnant now moves forward rapidly, possibly involving communication, travel, or an online project. If you've been waiting for a payment, approval, or contract, this card foretells positive news sooner than expected. Just ensure that excitement doesn't cloud judgment. Every decision must remain grounded in facts, not emotions. Luck accompanies you subtly today. With justice appearing in your spread, karmic energy influences money. Financial fairness returns to balance. Debts may be cleared, delayed rewards might finally arrive, or a past effort could be recognized in surprising ways. This energy is particularly strong for those who've worked ethically through challenges without cutting corners. Still, the cards suggest discretion. Not every financial move should be shared. like the High Priestess, keep your strategies close. Oversharing plans could invite envy or misunderstanding. Your quiet confidence speaks louder than any announcement. If you're considering starting something new, a small business, investment, or creative side hustle, the universe gives a green light. Trust the instincts that tell you when something feels right. Capricorn's intuition, though often overshadowed by logic, is your secret weapon today. Finally, luck is not random. It's the reward of preparation meeting opportunity. Jupiter's current influence, as noted by modern astrologers, amplifies Capricorn's capacity for sustainable wealth. Expect synchronicities that lead you toward success if you remain alert and humble. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 16th are 66, 78, 3, 41, 93, 87. Daily love. The High Priestess whispers of hidden emotions and silent longing. Someone may be admiring you from afar, captivated by your mysterious aura. Whether you're aware of it or not, your quiet strength and self-control make you magnetic. Yet, this card also encourages introspection. Listen closely to your intuition about who truly deserves your energy. The shadow of the Ten of Swords reveals healing from an old heartbreak. You've known betrayal or emotional exhaustion, and this card marks the final closure of that chapter. The pain that once defined your love story is now transforming into wisdom. You no longer crave superficial affection. You crave depth, loyalty, and peace. The Death card, often misunderstood, signals a rebirth in your emotional world. A cycle has ended, so that genuine love can flourish. For some Capricorns, this may mean meeting someone entirely new. For others, it could indicate a renewed connection that now stands on healthier ground. What once was broken will no longer define your future. However, the Two of Swords reminds you that you may be hesitating to choose love again. Fear of vulnerability might be blocking your path. The universe urges you to open your heart without losing discernment. Trust yourself to recognize the difference between love and illusion. The silence surrounding your romantic life is not emptiness, it's sacred preparation. The universe is aligning someone who mirrors your inner strength and calm energy. Allow this connection to unfold naturally rather than forcing clarity too soon. Today, the message is simple. Healing brings attraction. As you release the past, your aura becomes radiant again. You are learning that love is not found, it is allowed. The moment you stop searching, it begins to find you. At work, in your professional world, the Hermit indicates a reflective yet productive period. You may feel the need to step back and reassess your goals, not because you've lost direction, but because your spirit seeks refinement. This inner review will help you identify what truly fulfills you beyond material success. The King of Wands injects ambition and authority into your career path. You're becoming the strategist who doesn't just follow instructions, but sets the blueprint. Colleagues and superiors notice your composure and insight. If you're self-employed, leadership and bold creativity will define your next breakthrough. With the Eight of Wands, communication accelerates. Expect quick-moving developments, emails, meetings, or collaborations that demand immediate attention. Don't fear this momentum. It's a sign your efforts are finally catching fire. Just ensure that haste doesn't replace precision. Still, the Justice card cautions fairness in all dealings. Stay transparent and ethical even when others take shortcuts. The universe is watching, and your integrity will be your ultimate protection and currency. If you've been contemplating a shift, changing careers, launching a project, or seeking promotion, this is your cosmic push. The combination of fire, wands, and air, justice, signals creative success through logic and balance. Ultimately, Capricorn, you are redefining leadership not through dominance but through wisdom. The best managers, mentors, and creators lead by quiet example, and that is your superpower today. Health. The Ten of Swords first appears as a sign of physical or emotional fatigue. It's time to recognize when your body whispers for rest before it shouts. You've been carrying too much stress, perhaps from perfectionism or overcommitment, and your system now craves renewal. With death, a symbolic transformation is underway in your wellness habits. It's not a bad omen. It's a signal to shed outdated routines. Maybe your diet, sleep cycle, or emotional coping methods are evolving. A fresh, balanced approach will help you restore vitality. The Hermit encourages mindfulness and solitude as medicine. Meditation, prayer, or time in nature can work wonders. Capricorn often heals best through quiet structure, small, consistent steps toward health rather than drastic changes. Your mental health also benefits from the High Priestess's energy, intuitive awareness. Listen to what your emotions reveal about your body. Psychosomatic cues, fatigue, tension, headaches, are not random. They're your spirit's way of asking for balance. This reading also suggests physical grounding activities, stretching, yoga, gardening, or even walking barefoot outdoors. The earth element, your ruling domain, restores your inner rhythm when life feels chaotic. Finally, remember that healing is cyclical. You're not behind. You're renewing. Every cell in your body listens to your thoughts. Choose words that heal rather than harm. Affirmations like, "My body restores itself with grace and gratitude," can rewire your inner chemistry for balance. Family and friends. The Justice card introduces equilibrium into your family relationships. Old misunderstandings are ready to dissolve if approached with honesty and calm communication. This energy encourages forgiveness, not weakness, but emotional maturity. The High Priestess suggests that some things remain unspoken within your family circle. There may be secrets, withheld emotions, or silent worries. Trust your intuition to sense what's truly needed rather than forcing conversations prematurely. Compassion is stronger than confrontation right now. The Two of Swords shows internal conflict about family decisions. Perhaps you're torn between helping someone and protecting your own peace. Remember, healthy boundaries are an act of love. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The Hermit adds a layer of reflection. Time apart or distance may help heal long-term dynamics. Sometimes silence isn't avoidance, it's wisdom in action. A calm, observant presence will help your relatives feel safe enough to open up again. With Justice closing the sequence, any family issues involving fairness, property, or responsibility will move toward resolution. If you've been shouldering too much, balance will be restored through open dialogue. Ultimately, family harmony doesn't mean perfect agreement. It means choosing respect over resentment. You are the stabilizing pillar of your household, Capricorn, the one others rely on when storms rise. Lead with kindness, but never forget your right to peace. Compatibility. Capricorn's energy today harmonizes beautifully with Taurus and Virgo, fellow Earth signs who share your disciplined approach to life. With Taurus, shared goals create emotional security. With Virgo, mental stimulation and mutual respect form the backbone of connection. You'll also find unexpected sparks with Scorpio. Their depth draws out your hidden passion, while your steadiness offers them safety. Together, you form a transformative bond that balances power with devotion. Libra enters as a karmic match under the Justice influence. While your styles differ, Libra seeks harmony and you seek stability. You both value fairness. This combination works beautifully when communication remains transparent. With Pisces, you discover emotional healing. Their empathy softens your edges, while you ground their dreams. The challenge lies in maintaining boundaries, but the result can be profound spiritual growth. Leo may surprise you this week. Their fiery enthusiasm pairs well with your ambition, as long as mutual respect prevails. Together, you can build something truly magnificent. Lastly, steer clear of partnerships that feel one-sided or energy-draining. Compatibility is not about perfection, but resonance. Trust the intuitive pull rather than surface attraction. It rarely leads you wrong. Your lucky color today. Silver is your color today. Reflective, intuitive, and luminous, it embodies your connection between the physical and spiritual realms. Wearing or visualizing silver invites clarity, calm confidence, and protection from negative energy. It mirrors your inner wisdom back to you, reminding you that your greatest power lies in serenity. The phrase of the day: transformation doesn't begin when life changes. It begins when you decide you're ready to grow from it. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.